Good morning, Cowboy Jim up here in Fort McMurray, and just casting about trying to ascertain what the next video should be about. And it is not quite 6 in the morning yet, so I think we will just simply get started. On our last set, which is a combination of 7 days, 12-hour shifts, and 7 nights of 12 hours shifts. We had a wonderful opportunity to watch our crew somewhat, shall we say, grow together, become a little bit more attentive to each other and to what we as a group were doing. We had worked together probably since the middle of November, perhaps early November, and had that time off at Christmas where we had to sit around and make videos. That was about the only thing I could do. Go visit a little stuff like that. But anyways, so we managed, not myself personally, I was kind of somewhat, shall we say, sitting back watching our crew. And I spend my time trying to see the positive, trying to see the good, trying to see if there's someone that I can build up a little, encourage a little. And thus, I have a bit of a reputation of being one who looks for the positive. And, anyways, we had a stuck truck, uh, a truck stuck. It was really, really stuck. And fortunately, when that happens, everybody stays off the radio so that the supervisors can instruct, give direction, sort things through, understand what it will take to extricate that truck from muskeg. Oh, muskeg is a wonderful, wonderful thing. We hunted in the north on horseback one time, and we discovered sinking quicksand, sinking sand in a river bottom beside a whole valley that was nothing but muskeg, and we were hunting moose. Didn't succeed, but anyways, to say that muskeg is it is decomposed fauna, decomposed trees and grasses, everything. Oh my. Anyways, it took an hour, anyways, a bit more, and our supervisors and the people running the equipment to pull that otherwise somewhat large truck, good sized truck, not gigantic, out while they work together. And I positioned my little truck that I was stuck driving. It's called, I wasn't stuck per se, but I was running it. And I put it on a little bit of a high piece of land. And every time they would hook on with one machine or two or three or four, I would pray and uh, and I would listen and I would watch and I would talk with the creator and say, "You got to keep the truck safe, eh? Have to." And expensive little trucks, oh, something in the neighborhood of 4.7 million per truck. So not a small sum. Anyways, uh, the supervisors and the help of everyone. Everyone was quiet and everyone was listening, and there was there were no outbursts of anger and nonsense like that that you I have heard on some crews, and no real condemnation of the driver, and he knew he had screwed up. I mean, he knew it. He felt so bad, and so we got we got the truck out. Well, hey, who knows when you're just doing not much but praying, you don't know what role that will play. And truck came out pretty good, and all that stuff, and so end of the shift came along, and we were all on the bus, and someone said um, something about the poor guy that got his truck stuck. He was sitting a couple of seats ahead, and oh, he was still browbeating himself for having done such a thing. And a guy kind of sitting across from me, he smiled at me. He said, "Jim, try to make something positive out of that, will you?" And his indication was that there would be nothing positive that you could make out of that. And I just decided that perhaps there was something positive that could come from getting a truck so stuck that it took that much time to get out. And all the time it was, we were talking about getting the truck out. All the time, people kept remembering, well, when we got that truck stuck, it took 6 hours to get out and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, hey, I'll take a run at it. So, what good can come from getting a truck stuck? Not that much. Pretty hard on productivity, because no one moves, and no one gets hurt. And that's the joy of working as a team. And so, going back to that wonderful young man sitting on a bench in the bus across from me, he said, "Try to make that into something positive." Well, here it is. As a group, we continue to grow together, a little closer. We go and have breakfast on our first day off after our last night shift, and we have breakfast together and tell stories. And I listen. I I'm not above listening, and thus I learn a fair bit. In fact, I really enjoy listening more than I do enjoy talking, unless it's on here. Not apt to get interrupted here unless the creator decides that this isn't going to be a video that he's going to let anyone see. And he'll just shut the stupid machine off. I'm not sure why. I've never figured it out. But any videos that I am questioning as to their veracity, as to their benefit, God shuts the blessed thing off inexplicably. And then I think about what the video would have been like had he allowed me to continue making it, and invariably it would not have been good. No, 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 not good, not good, children. So, in my effort to try to be positive, I think I have succeeded. I mean, it is not even yet 6 o'clock in the morning in Fort Mac, and I think this is a plausible video. We're going to find out when I watch it. But, anyways, nothing spiritual. Well, I mean, hey, I prayed, and it wasn't that long ago in our safety meeting, and there came a subject matter that was pretty important to a couple of people, and they express their minds along that way. And this same driver that got his truck stuck, he said, "Jim, pray for us." And I think, what an honor it is to have people, rugged people. I mean, hey, rugged truck drivers. Whoa. And for one or two to say, "Jim, pray for us." To me, that is, that's worth getting up in the morning. I mean, it truly is. It's astounding. And so, God bless you. And well, I will have to check with that young man because he's going to vouch, eh? And I'll have to figure out, the title for this little video, and and be very careful doing it because the title determines whether people will even watch the silly video. It's remarkable. And I may change titles 2 or 3 times until we get a title that people they'll see the title and they'll turn it on and they would say, "Whoa, that's not bad," or "Whoa, shouldn't have made that one, Jim." Okay, God bless you. If you have a choice, and you will have a choice, you can choose to be positive, or you can choose to be very, very negative. It's up to you. It's in your control, and that's really something, because nowadays for anything to be in our control, um, that's kind of nice. Okay, God bless. You have a good day, and don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Seriously, now, serious. Okay, God bless.